Hi, I'm Kim Goyette, and I'm so glad you're joining me here for Yoga with Meditation Mutha. I am in beautiful Costa Rica at the magical Anamaya Resort, and I wanted to share this space with you as we work into opening our low back. So let's get started.
Yoga for everybody with Meditation Mutha.
So we're going to start by bringing ourselves to hands and knees. We're just going to warm up the spine a little with some cat-cow. So on an inhale, lift the face, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. And on an exhale, rounding in, tuck the belly, looking at your legs. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the face, lift the tailbone. And exhale, tucking the chin, rounding in. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, rounding in. 1 last time. Inhale, lift the face, lift the tailbone. This time, exhale, rounding in, tuck the chin. We're going to sit back towards the heels into a child's pose. So if your forehead and elbows don't touch the earth, you can put a blanket underneath there. We're going to start to breathe into the low back. So take a deep breath here. Expand, exhale, soften. Directing the breath into any tension on an inhale, creating space. And on an exhale, just letting go, surrendering the chest more towards the earth. Good, a few more times. Inhale, expand. And exhale, soften. 1 last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to hands and knees. And we're going to sweep our legs all the way through, extending the legs out in front of us. So oftentimes when we have tension in the low back, twists are really helpful for unwinding any tension. And so we're going to take that left leg, bend the knee, and allow the knee to fall open. Flex your right foot. Get settled in onto your sits bones. So kind of rock side to side, get really grounded in your sits bones. We're going to take the right hand and bring it to the left knee and then reach back behind us. So we have the knee open in order to create a little bit more space. And we'll slowly over time just start to wring out any tension in the body. On an inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And on an exhale, use the resistance on the knee to maybe open your left shoulder towards the back a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. We'll do that again. Last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, moving into that twist. And then slowly unwinding. Lengthen both legs out. And we're just going to lean back and windshield wiper the legs a little bit, releasing any tension in the hips. Let's try the other side. So bend the right knee, plant the foot, and let that knee fall open to the right. Ground down with your sits bones again. Flex your left foot. We'll take the left hand to the right knee. Reach back behind us. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, twist into that space. Inhale, getting long. Exhale, moving a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twisting. Good. And slowly unwind. Lengthen both legs, and let's do that windshield wiper again. Good. Bend the knees, scoot your body forward to the center of your mat. Grab onto the backs of the thighs, slowly lower all the way down. So here, if you have a pillow or a blanket, you can put it in between your knees and feel like the knees are pushing towards each other. We're going to lift the hips up about 1 inch off the mat and move the hips more towards your heels to traction out the spine, and then slowly lower down. Take a moment to ground down with your feet and feel like your heels are pushing nice and wide. Create a little space in between the sits bones. Good, and then relax that effort. We're going to take the hands to the upper thighs, plant them here, fingertips point up, and we're just going to push in and up on the thighs. You might feel a nice release between your hips and your low back. And then let go of that effort for a moment. Let's do that 2 more times. Push in and up. And relax. Last time, pushing in and up. This time, hold. Surrender your low back more towards the earth and just notice any relief. Good. And then letting go. We'll hug the knees into the chest and start to make circles with the knees. So draw the knees into the chest and take them wide away from each other, all the way back around. And back to center, and we'll do it in the opposite direction. Push the knees away. Take the knees all the way around in a circle. And coming back to center. Bring your right knee in, lengthen your left leg all the way down. We're going to grab onto the back of the right thigh. Flex both feet. Keep your knee bent and feel like your thigh is pushing forward into the hand. So this is a great way to reset the low back, especially if one side of your back feels more tension than the other. Feel like your right outer hip is moving down and in towards your left ankle. Create more space on the right side. Lengthen that leg all the way up and push the thigh into the hands again. Good, opening up the hamstring. We're going to keep our left hand on the inner thigh, bring our right hand along our side. Flex that right foot, and then bring your right heel just a little wider than your toes. Both hips stay on the mat, and we're just going to cross the foot a few inches to the left, across the midline until you feel sensation in your outer right leg, your IT band, your outer hip. Take a few breaths there. So your IT band tension there may have some significance in any low back stress that you're having. So just opening up that area. Let's take one more inhale here. Exhale, come back to center and lower the leg all the way down. Pause for a moment, let everything go, and just notice any differences from right to left. We're going to hug the left knee into the chest. Grab onto the back of the thigh, flex both feet. Good, and then push your thigh into your hands again. Feel like your left hip is moving down and in towards your right foot. And then with that resistance, lengthen the leg all the way up towards the sky. Push the thigh into the hand again. And we'll keep the right hand on the inner thigh. Bring your left arm along your side. Flex both feet and make your left heel a little wider than your toes. Bring that leg across to the right a few inches, keeping both hips on the mat until you feel sensation in your outer thigh. And just take a few breaths here. And we'll come back to center. Lengthen that leg all the way down below. Pause for a moment, just let everything go. Let your feet roll wide, ankles. And just take a couple of breaths. And we're going to hug the knees into the chest. And just rock from side to side all the way to your outer hip. On both sides, just rocking, massaging the low back. And then coming all the way over to one side, we're going to make our way up to seated. And just finishing by closing the eyes and just noticing how your body feels, where your mind is at. If you've experienced any relief or release in the low back, and just allowing your body to really sit, connect, and let go. And we'll bring the hands to heart center, bow the mind to the heart, and just thank yourself for providing exactly what you need in this moment. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm Kim Goyette, your Meditation Mutha. If you like this video and you want to be the first to receive weekly videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Yoga with Meditation Mutha. Drop a comment, let me know how you're feeling after this class. And if you want to learn about yoga retreats happening all around the world, please check out my website at www.meditationmutha.com. Thanks so much. See you next time.